Very significant day for the Premier League clubs. We expect an announcement this afternoon from the league confirming if any clubs have breached profitability and sustainability rules, and would they face charges that could lead to punishment, including potential points deductions this season. As I said, Chief Reporter Kaveh Solhekol joins me now to explain all. So look, do exactly that then, please. Talk us through what we might find out today.
Well, look, basically, this season the Premier League has a new sort of fast-track, streamlined profitability and sustainability rules process. And what it means is that clubs had until December the 31st to hand in their accounts for last season.
Yeah.
And today it will be announced whether any clubs have broken the rules, any clubs are going to be charged. And the reason it's been done so quickly is, of course, in the past, a lot of people have complained about the fact that these cases drag on for too long, and then clubs potentially deducted points in a season for something they've done wrong 3 or 4 seasons ago. So the Premier League have responded to this, and this is why we're having this faster, more streamlined process.
OK, who have they been looking at then? So who might be in trouble?
Well, I think we'll find out later today, but it's common knowledge that a couple of clubs have been sort of sailing close to the wind. Some people have been saying that, for instance, a club like Nottingham Forest could be charged today. Everton, everybody knows about their problems over the past few seasons. They've already been deducted 10 points. Of course, they're appealing against that.
So would this be in addition to that then, Kaveh?
Yes, it would be, because these are potential rule breaches for last season.
Right.
So basically what the Premier League's rules say is that over a 3-year period, you're only allowed to lose a maximum of £105 million. So what the clubs have now done is hand in their accounts for last season.
Right.
So the Premier League will be looking back over the rolling 3-year period. I don't want to confuse you too much, but
you are slightly,
because of COVID, the 3-year period is actually a 4-year period.
Right. OK.
But the bottom line is clubs are not really allowed to lose more than £35 million a season.
OK.
And if they have, they will be charged today.
So just to clarify, then Everton could be looking at problems if they've got a situation. They could be looking at a points deduction again this season. Is that what you're telling me?
Well,
potentially.
Hypothetically, because we don't know if Everton are going to be charged.
OK.
But if they were to be charged, there would be a hearing, they would defend themselves, there would be a decision, Everton would have the right to appeal. The decision, as you say, could be another points deduction, it could be a fine. I don't want us to get too far ahead of ourselves, but...
I'm just thinking like an Everton fan right now,
I mean,
panicking at home.
Already they're appealing against the 10 points deduction that they've been given, but hypothetically, yes, there could be another points deduction. But I'm sure if there was, Everton would defend themselves vigorously and they would appeal.
OK, and in terms of how long this process takes, because like you said yourself, everyone wants things like this to happen quickly. Will this happen quickly? What's the dates? Well,
according to the Premier League rulebook, everything should be done very, very quickly. For instance, when it comes to a hearing, I think within 3 months, we should have a decision. These are the key dates to look at. So today, January the 15th, any charges against the club will be confirmed, and any clubs who've been charged will have 2 weeks to respond. Now, the independent commission hearing must be completed 12 weeks from today, which is April the 5th. And after that hearing, the Commission will have 1 week to announce their decision. Once the clubs get that decision, they will then have 7 days to appeal. Of course, the Premier League season ends on May the 19th, and the whole appeal process must be concluded by May the 24th. Now, people will say, why May the 24th? Because I think that is when you will have the Premier League annual general meeting where the new clubs who've been promoted to the Premier League from the Championship are given their share in the Premier League, which is why I think this whole process needs to be completed by that date. But it is a few days after the end of the season. So just to clarify, so any punishments will be kind of for next season? It'll be for, no, they'll be for this season. But they'd be
they'd be given for next season. So you'd start with the points deduction. You can't sort of...
No, I think it would be for this season. So the whole reason we're having this fast track process is to do things quickly, so that any potential points deductions are for this season. But again, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
I know.
Because we don't know if anyone's going to be charged, and we don't know if anyone's going to be found guilty, and we don't know if a punishment is, in actual fact, going to be a points deduction.
All right, Kaveh, thank you. You explained that beautifully. I just tried to confuse everything.